Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we present a super flyweight attraction in the ring. We're scheduled 4 rounds of boxing. Introducing our 3 judges scoring this bout from ringside, presentando a los jueces Luis Ruiz, Hernando Steidel, and Raul Nieves. And our referee in charge, el referees Ramon Peña. All right, fans, here we go. Bien, amigos, presentando una atracción especial a 4 rounds entre pesos Super Mosca. Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red trunks with black trim. He weighed in at 113 1/2 pounds. Presentando en la esquina azul, tiene un peso de 113 libras y medio. With a record of 5 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw, tiene un récord de 5 victorias, 6 derrotas y 1 empate. De Coahuila, de Zaragoza, México, aquí está Samuel Gutierrez. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, this 4-round attraction, wearing black trunks with white trim. He weighed in at 113 1/2 pounds. Y su oponente en la esquina roja, pesando 113 libras y medio. He is undefeated in his campaign in the professional ranks with a record of 2 wins, no losses. Both of his wins coming by way of knockout. Tiene un récord de 2 victorias sin derrota, con 2 ganadas por knockout. Demos la bienvenida al equipo olímpico de Fajardo, Puerto Rico, el invicto McWilliams Arroyo. Once again, our referee in charge, Ramon Peña.
So for Samuel Gutierrez, who has to take on this brilliant young professional, listen in to Peña. For Gutierrez, he turned pro in February of '07 with a split decision win over Roy Ortiz in Arlington, Texas. Then he lost his next 3 fights. But in his 6 losses, 5 have gone to the final rounds. He's been into the 6th round 3 times in his career. He does lack punching power, so we'll see how Arroyo sets him up. You take a look at the tail of the tape, and you'll see the height's the same, the weight's virtually the same. Age, a slight difference there, and a slight difference in reach for in favor of Arroyo, who has an inch advantage in reach. Okay, we're set to go here. Round number 1, scheduled for 4 rounds. Again, that's Arroyo in the black trunks, McWilliams Arroyo this time. Samuel Gutierrez in the red trunks with the black trim. And just like in the first fight, when we saw the brother Arroyo fight against Jairo Delgado, he's going to do what we said Delgado should do, and that Gutierrez should pressure this guy and try to just move him as best he can from the get-go, because otherwise he's not going to outbox this guy, Benny.
Yeah, and you know, McWilliams, as opposed to his brother McJoe, he is very impatient. He comes looking for a knockout. He comes around looking to do some serious damage right off the bat, and you can see right there.
Now Gutierrez tries to battle off the ropes, throw some body shots of his own, but look at McWilliams. Arroyo blasting him with shots. The left hand just sailed over the head, but he doesn't care. He gets a piece of him with that left hook and throws the right hand upstairs, and he gets a piece of Gutierrez again.
This is some bad intention behind those shots that McWilliams Arroyo is throwing. So compact. And you know, when he throws those shots, look at the way he covers himself up so well.
Like his brother, technically, he's a great fighter. That time he comes with the uppercut, and Ramon Peña says, keep that up just a bit. Goes with the right hand sailing over the head of Gutierrez. Gutierrez trying to force the fight as much as he can, but his shots are wide. And you see how nice and tight, you mentioned in the first Arroyo fight, how nice and tight these guys are. These are consummate professionals. I mean, they learn their craft fighting well over 120 amateur fights and on the Olympic team, and then staying as an amateur for another year after the Olympics, just so he could make sure that his leg was all right after he had those screws removed. And so when he was ready to turn pro last February, it was great for him.
Absolutely, and he said he was more than ready for the occasion, prepared himself for that his whole life. got himself a great trainer, Anthony Otero.
Solid shots being landed now by Arroyo. He's loading him up. This guy doing all he can do to stand on his feet. He chopped him with the right hand to hit. Another solid right hand. That's about 5 solid right hands that McWilliams Arroyo has landed in this round already. 47 seconds to go in the first round of the scheduled 4-rounder. McWilliams looking just like his brother McJoe did in the very first fight in this card. I'll tell you one thing, Peter and Ivan Rivera, the promoters from Pierre Best Boxing, they're going to be happy they got these guys.
Oh, without a doubt. They also got another guy, Carlos Negron, who's a pretty good cruiserweight.
Look at this combination of punches now by Arroyo. Loads up the right hand, blasts him to the left side of the ear with the right hand. Hey, I'll tell you, Gutierrez is some tough cookie.
Is he ever? Is he ever? I mean, he's taken everything McWilliams has handed him, and he's still right there.
That one right on top of the bridge of the nose. I think he's got a broken nose now as the blood comes gushing down from the nose. Straight right hand right on top of that. Look at these shots by, you said that Arroyo goes for knockouts. This particular Arroyo, he landed a lot of heavy blows. So that was a great round. If you could give a 10-8 round and the guy doesn't go down, I'd give him a 10-8 for his boxing in that. But I know the judges won't.
Yeah, because Samuel Gutierrez is basically just trying to go ahead and survive. Not at all trying to throw any kind of shots at all.
He really can't, Vinny, because he's smothered. If you look in the corner of McWilliams Arroyo.
Anthony Otero, his trainer. The man they decided to go ahead and let him guide his career in the professional ranks for these guys.
Dr. Guillermo.
And here we go to the corner right there. Samuel Gutierrez, Domicilio Casas, Edwin Diaz, Marcelino Calderon in his corner. And here's some of the action. You're going to see.
Oh.
I mean, he's throwing everything into these, from the hips, turning the shots. And you see people in the front row just getting up constantly, so excited with every shot that McWilliams Arroyo throws.
All right, we're coming up to round number 2 here at the Ruben Rodriguez Coliseum in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Colonel Bob Sheridan here with Benny Ricardo. You're watching Integrated Sports Television. Glad that you can be with us, whether you're watching across the United States on pay-per-view or around the world in the UK, across Europe, and down into the South Pacific and Australia and New Zealand. Glad that you're with us.
Well, McWilliams doesn't even let Gutierrez breathe. Gutierrez at the age of 21, this guy's got some kind of frequent flyer mouth. He's been all over the world.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, Benny, they don't come any tougher than this guy is. Look at him loading up shots, uppercuts. Gutierrez finally has to hang on. Man, he's really taking the shots.
Samuel Gutierrez at the age of 21 is always ready. He fought 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he fought Luis Yanez. And here he is 2 weeks later.
Evidently, he's called it a low blow because he's going to give him time. I'd have to see if that really was, but they caught him either in the solar plexus or a bit south of the border. But Ramon Pena, the referee, is giving him the time, and as well he should, because this guy's been blasted all he can, and if it was south of the border, he deserves the time. He can take 5 minutes if he wants.
And I think if he's smart, he would take all of that.
Take 5 minutes and then some. Take the cab back to San Juan before he gets blasted out. He's up on his toes now. You know what the thing is, Benny? It's not the nature of fighters. Fighters want to fight. And he get hurt by that semi-low blow. Instead, he tries to work downstairs with one of his own. It doesn't affect McWilliams Arroyo, because Arroyo's right on top of him again. Digging body shot. Right hand, 2 right hand power shot. And a 3rd right hand. Now Payton is going to have to watch and see to be sure he doesn't take too many more of these power shots to the head.
That's it.
It should be. He looked like he was out on his feet when he went up against the ropes. Counts up to 4 and 5. I don't think he'd be able to continue 6 and 7 and 8. There's no quitting Gutierrez.
No. He talked to him and that's it. Look at the blood.
Yeah, the blood is streaming from the nose. The referee, Ramon Pena, did exactly the right thing by stopping that fight. Benny, you were right. When he went up against the ropes, he said, no, he won't be able to continue.
No.
And you're absolutely right, because he was knocked out on his feet going up against the ropes, and he slumbered down. He's got the heart of a great competitor, has Gutierrez, and I won't take anything away from him, because it takes a lot of courage when you get pounded like McWilliams Arroyo is doing to him, but it'll be scored officially as a second-round technical knockout victory for McWilliams Arroyo. So how about that to start his career? 3-0, 3 knockouts.